So here's the deal. With this reflections, I actually want to rename this. I don't want to do to judge or not to judge. I want to get rid of that. In fact, next to it, you want to put down here the ambiguous, and I'll spell that for you. The ambiguous, Ambiguous, I think. Legacy of communism. I mean, communism really, really rocks the gray area here. I mean, it really rocks the gray area. Obviously, for some people, it is going to be an absolute, complete, and total disaster. It's going to be devastating, and it's going to be harsh, and it's going to be horrible. But also, at the end of the day, it also does some decent things. I mean, it does modernize some countries that maybe would not have been able to modernize on themselves. And, honestly, many think that scholars shouldn't make any type of a moral judgment. I mean, this is not necessarily our job. I mean, realistically, many are going to continue to debate whether the Russian and Chinese revolutions were beneficial and whether the late 20th century reforms were good or bad. I mean, at the end of the day, get mixed bag. Communism is going to bring hope to millions. It's going to benefit certain people within society. It's going to make their existences better than they were prior to communism. However, it's going to kill and imprison millions. So there isn't any clear line as to whether or not this was a good thing or a bad thing. And some of those notions are still going to be filtered out decades after the end of communism, let alone decades, if not more than a century, since the beginning of communism.